Hey friends, it's John, your carnivore teacher, back again with another video about nutrition. Today I want you to think of a simple but powerful analogy to explain insulin resistance. People often think of it as something you can have just a little of. But the truth is, insulin resistance is like pregnancy. You can't be almost pregnant. You either are or you aren't. What is insulin resistance? Let's break it down. Insulin is the hormone that acts like a key, unlocking your cells so glucose can get inside and be used for energy. When your body becomes resistant to insulin, those locks don't open easily anymore. Your pancreas has to pump out more and more insulin to do the same job. At first, your blood sugar may still look normal because the extra insulin is compensating. But underneath the surface, the system is already breaking down. That's why you can't really be just a little insulin resistant. Once your cells stop listening to insulin, you're on the path. It's a slippery slope to type 2 diabetes. Insulin resistance doesn't stay the same forever. If nothing changes in your diet and lifestyle, it progresses. Over time, your pancreas can't keep up with the demand, blood sugar starts to rise, and eventually you cross that line into type 2 diabetes. That's why the pregnancy analogy is so useful. Just like you can't say I'm almost pregnant, you can't say I just have a touch of insulin resistance. You either have it or you don't. And if you do, the clock is ticking. So what are the causes of insulin resistance? This is what drives the problem. The modern diet is the main culprit. Excess sugar and refined carbs, constant glucose spikes make cells less responsive to insulin. Seed oils and ultra-processed foods inflame and damage cell membranes, worsening resistance. Overeating and snacking all day, keeping insulin elevated non-stop, never giving the body a break. And a sedentary living. Less muscle activity means less glucose uptake, so insulin levels climb higher. What are the warning signs? Insulin resistance often hides in plain sight. Some warning signs include belly fat that's hard to lose. Insulin is the fat storage hormone. Constant hunger or cravings. Energy crashes after meals. High blood pressure. Elevated triglycerides and low HDL cholesterol. Even if your doctor says your blood sugar is normal, you could already be insulin resistant if these signs are present. There's good news though. There's a hopeful part. Insulin resistance is reversible. If you act before it progresses to full-blown diabetes, you can reverse it. And even when you have type 2 diabetes, you can reverse it by cutting out sugar, refined carbs, seed oils, and by fueling yourself with nutrient-dense animal foods and lower the insulin burden. Pair that with intermittent fasting, strength training, and good sleep, and you give your body the break it needs to restore insulin sensitivity. So remember, insulin resistance is not something you can dabble in. It's like pregnancy. You either have it or you don't. And if you have it, you're already headed towards type 2 diabetes unless you intervene. The sooner you address it, the better your chances of turning it around. If this video gave you clarity, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs to understand insulin resistance, and subscribe for more straight talk about real health from me. I put a video out every day. I interview people. I have a book. I have Audible. Check it all out. Ladies and gentlemen, if you leave questions, comments, or suggestions, I will write everyone back. And I wish you an excellent day. Take care.